Hi there, it's Catherine at 3P's Gym. Welcome to day 2 of Leg Week at 3P's on YouTube. Today we're going to do the other king of the leg exercises, which is a lunge. Again, I'm going to just demonstrate it with dumbbells just to persuade you that you can do this at home, easy peasy. It's great to do in the gym where there's not enough space for an Olympic bar, but you can still get a quite intense exercise just using dumbbells. I'm going to go through the technique in a step-by-step way, so if you are a beginner, this is the video to watch, which will show you how to do a lunge correctly. If you're more advanced, then you may still pick up some tips around technique, and also if you haven't done it with dumbbells in a while, it's a great refresher. I'm a huge believer in keeping knowledge, keeping skills up. I watch lots of other YouTubers and I pick up stuff from them. So welcome to you to this video, whether you are a learner or very advanced. It's great to have you. So let's go forward to the bench. Okay, I've got a nice piece of gym space here. As I said, I'm going to use dumbbells for this lunge, but let's just start with the technique for the lunge, okay? So, the point about a lunge is you're going to be moving in a forward back motion, keeping your chest up, keeping your stomach in, and just bending one knee. What you're going to be doing, and this does take a little bit of balance, is you're going to step forward with one foot, and you're going to bend, okay? Now, the brilliant thing about a lunge is it engages all of your legs, so particularly your glutes and your hamstrings, but it also uses your quads. So if you do a lot of lunging and you're not used to it, you might feel a bit sore the next day, but that tells you it's been working. So that's why a lunge is great. It is more intense exercise on your quads than you would get with a deadlift, which is what I did yesterday, with a squat, which we did yesterday, but both a lunge and a squat work roughly the same muscles. So it's a fantastic exercise for training your lower body, and it also uses your core and your lower back. So it's one of those brilliant core exercises that everybody who lifts weights does, whether they are, a pro or whether they are just starting out. So let's just talk about how you do it. Let's move this bench out of the way so that we can have a bit more space. Okay, that's better. Right. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand, knees relaxed, feet facing forward. The motion, and we'll just do it with the legs at the moment, the motion is a step forward, keeping your toe facing forward and your knee over your toe. So it's this movement, and then you're going to bend and you're going to dip, okay? And then you're going to come back. You do it again, you're going to come forward, you're going to bend, and you're going to dip. Now in terms of how far forward you go, that depends on how good your balance is, and that was often about how long you've been doing this exercise. So if you're a learner, maybe just come a little bit forward and learn to bend. You want to almost touch the floor with your knee. Okay, so you're going to come forward and you're going to bend and you're going to bring your knee down towards the floor, all the while keeping your body up and elevated. Okay, so let's try the other foot. Again, you're just going to step forward and you're going to bend. And you're going to come back up. Okay, you're going to step forward and you're going to bend and you're back up. Now, once you've mastered that ladder weight, so you're going to pick up some weights. Before we get to that, let's just take a side view so you can just check that you're getting the technique right. As I said, you're going to step forward and you're going to bend with one knee almost touching the floor, but you're keeping your chest up. You're not moving the upper body at all. You're not wobbling, you're not leaning back, you're not leaning forward. You want to keep your body nice and upright. You're going to bend like this. Okay? And again, one more time. Okay, now, let's move this out of the way. With this exercise, you can also get your dumbbells in place, and that increases the intensity. That's how you turn this from a very light but toning exercise into something which builds muscle. And that's why a lot of bodybuilders use this exercise, because you can go quite heavy with the dumbbells, and often they'll use this or near the end or the middle of the end of their workout. So they may have done the very heavy machines and then come on to squats, lunges and deadlifts. Alternatively, they use this near the start of their workout, or they can combine this as a superset. As those of you who have watched my videos know, I do a lot of supersetting, and this is a lunge that I would often do with either a deadlift or some sort of hamstring stretch, just to have some intense workout on my upper legs, my thighs and my glutes and my hamstrings. So as I said, you can use it as a single exercise. As a learner, I suggest that you do. Once you're more experienced, then try combining it into a superset with another upper leg exercise. I'm going to do a video on supersetting because I think it's just a brilliant thing for safe increased intensity. You don't have to increase a lot of weight to get intensity. You can increase intensity by putting exercises together and that has much less risk of injury. There's a very famous bodybuilder called Mike Mentzer, who was an American bodybuilder, who was a proponent of a sort of extreme form of weightlifting, which I think was very fashionable if you go back now about 15 years. The problem with that type of exercise is the risk of injury. So I'm much more a believer of putting exercises together to get pumped and get real exercise, get a real intense exercise. You don't need to go heavy, heavy, heavy. And I think I prove that by the fact that if I'm in the gym next to guys who have got, you know, hundreds of times more male hormone in their body than I would have, and yet I'm building muscle faster than they am. So the proof is in the pudding, in my view. So let's have a go now with the dumbbells, and we'll see how the exercise looks. Okay, let me do it from the front first. I've got a dumbbell in each hand. The plates of the dumbbell are facing forward. My palms are facing towards my hips. It's very similar to the way that we did a squat in day one of leg week, but this time you've got it with dumbbells by side. You're going to come forward. So you're going to step forward, and then you're going to bend, keep your chest up, and your knee is going to touch the ground. Okay, let's go back again. So let's give you a better view. So step forward, and then you're going to bend, almost touch the ground and come back. Now I can feel that in the front of my thighs already. I have to say, particularly because I did legs 2 days ago, very heavy, and the result is I'm still sore, but that's fine. So when Lisa came on the Facebook page and said, "Can you do legs?" I thought, oh no, I've just done legs 2 days ago, but there we go. It's a pleasure, it's an absolute pleasure, Lisa. So that was one side. And the other side, step, almost touch the ground with your foot and jump back. Step, almost touch the ground with your knee and jump back, okay? Just do it from the side so you can see. Nice and upright. Step forward, bend, almost touch with your knee, bring your foot back. Step forward, almost touch with your knee, bring your foot back. Step forward, almost touch with your knee, foot back to the other leg. Step forward, almost touch with your knee and come back. Step forward, yeah, touch. Back, one more. Right, put the weights down. So, that's a lunge. Now, that's one of the basic foundation, I'm slightly out of breath, basic foundation exercises that you would do to train your legs. Do that with a squat and a deadlift, and you have the triumvirate of basic leg exercises that you can do without machines. So if you think you have to use big machines to get big legs, that's completely untrue. If you're a woman, if you do these sorts of leg exercises, you will have fantastic legs. You will have a particularly fantastic bottom, because what those leg exercises all do is lift your glutes. So as you get older, or if you don't train, or if you do a lot of running, for example, often you can get quite flat in your bottom. These exercises will build a really good curve on you, and that curve you can keep forever if you keep training. So it's really worth doing. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you tuning in. If you want to subscribe, then press the button below. We've got lots of how-to videos. We've also got some nutrition videos coming. We've got a nutritionist who's written some books for 3Ps, and we're going to be talking about those books in the next few weeks. And they're called Eating Clean But Keep It Lean. So lots more weights videos. So as I said, subscribe by pressing below. Please give me a comment. It'd be great to hear from you. Anything particularly you want me to do on the in terms of training. Also give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you feel. You can also reach us via the website, which is www.3pspublishing.com. There's a free book download on there. So if you go on to www.3pspublishing.com/alcohol-free drinks, there's a really excellent book about some really nice drinks you can have which don't involve alcohol, which is obviously a great way for your training to be at least having some days alcohol-free. Also, you can get us on Facebook. We're on facebook.com/3psmedia. Such a pleasure. Keep on training. As we say in the strapline, it's you, only better. Thanks so much. Bye.